Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me here. 5 days of creating possibilities. What else is truly possible for you? And what would you like to create and actualize in your life? So, how are you? And everyone watching, everyone on the Zoom, just let me know. If you have any questions or if you have any comments regarding what happened or anything about previous day's sessions. Okay, and those of you who cannot speak because you are in a loud place or surrounded by other people, please feel free to use the chat section. You could write your questions or comments there. Cool. And let's see. So I found a really cool clearings, and I would like to share that with you. Can you hear me okay, everyone? Okay, so let's see. So what's popping up in your world? Okay, some organization of the screens here. Okay, cool. Well, first of all, let me just share this with you. So yesterday, we went to the beach and we're swimming, and my husband wanted me to come to where he was. So we're like a little bit far from each other, maybe like 100 meters away from each other, let's say. So I don't know how many feet that is. Less than 100 feet, I think. Oh, no, more than 100 feet. So whatever, 100 feet, 200 feet. Just imagine I was like a bit far from my husband on the beach. He was on the beach and I was swimming. And he was like, kind of like, giving me this signal to come toward him. So I was like trying to swim to get to where he was. But the harder I was trying, the harder I was swimming, I couldn't get to him. And I was like, what's going on? Did my muscles, my swimming muscles get weak? Why I can't get to him? And I was like trying even harder, exerting my strength more and more and more, right? And I was like, wait, I couldn't move forward. So, whoa, I had to ask a question. What's actually going on here? And I got that it was the current was pushing me away from my husband. And I was sort of like drifting away little by little, farther away from him. It wasn't dangerous or anything. I was in a shallow part of the ocean. So I was like, I really want to get to him by swimming rather than going out of the water and walking on the beach to get to where he was. So I just relaxed. Instead of trying to swim harder anymore, I just relaxed. What else is possible? That's the question I asked, right? In Access, we use that question often. What else is possible? If something great happens, what else is possible? If something bad happens, what else is possible? And after I said that question a couple of times, I became aware that I was working against the current. So how many times do you find yourself in your life that there's a force working against you, whether it's energy or some sort of force or something that's going on in your life and business, or even with your finance or relationships? The harder you try to like win or fight against it, it gets actually the situation gets worse, or simply you don't make any progress or you don't get to improve anything. So has anyone have this sort of experience before? So that was me in the ocean swimming, trying to get to where my husband was, but I was just keep washing away. So, I noticed that about myself, that when certain things don't work, I try to prove that I could overcome it. And I would like really work harder or put more strength in it, right? And that's how I was in my career. And I worked as a fashion design executive in big, multi-billion-dollar companies for a long time. And so, but even so, I mean, it was kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like you have to exert yourself, work harder, and fight against all the forces or people. You know what I mean? So, but with Access, using Access tools, things get so much more easier, and more ease, and even joy, and even more money. So I was like, okay, what do I do here? What choice do I have here? So that's the next question that I asked, floating in the water, and I'm keep getting drifted away from my husband. And at that point, I got the awareness. This is so amazing, guys. When you ask questions, you gain awareness. Sometimes it may not happen, boom, like this, but a few seconds later, a few minutes later, or some days later, you gain a new awareness around the situation that you're dealing with or the situations that you had questions about. So in my brain, I thought I had to get out of the water and just walk on the beach and get to where my husband was. But right in the moment, I had access to a different possibility. And that was just relax in the ocean, just relax instead of trying to paddle so hard, trying to like exert my strength too much into swimming harder, faster. It's just so counterintuitive, right? But I knew better. I knew better to follow my awareness. So I just relaxed and I gained awareness that work with these waves, work with this drift, work with this current. So but I still didn't know what that meant. But I was like, oh, okay, nodding my head. Okay, how can I then work with this current? The force pushing me against. And my body started moving. My brain is I still didn't know what to do next, but my body started moving in a way that was very different. Way, like I was swimming differently. So before I was swimming like this, right? And kicking my legs out, using my arms, kicking my legs out, this with my head, poking out above the water. But my body started moving differently, which was like I'll kind of like, push water away from me, out of my way. And then I'll relax. And then slowly I'll kick my legs. And then I'll did it again. And I kicked my legs back. And I relaxed. And like this was like actually the real speed, I never swim this way. I'm more active and I'm more, I don't know, energetic, whatever you call it. I was like, whoa, but it felt good. My body felt really good. I was no longer trying to get to my husband. I was actually enjoying the experience of being in the water, swimming. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm receiving from the ocean. And everything sort of like melted away and zoop, I was able to get to my husband very fast. And this was like, it's just so incredible. It's just like, whoa. So I wanted to share this with you because I'm just really moved by this experience. The fact that questions allowed me to have more awareness. And then my body started moving using the awareness it got. My brain was stupid. My brain couldn't process what message I was getting. But my body moved with the current in the most strange, miraculous, weird way. I was able to swim super fast, faster than ever before. It's like, so how are you with your money, with your life, with your business? How much of energy and focus and stress are you using to exert yourself? You thought maybe those will help you to get ahead, working faster, working harder, or being busy, being stressed, or carrying the tension, and your shoulders get sore, your back gets sore, or your relationships get a little tricky or sore as well, because you're exerting so much unneeded, unnecessary energy into it. So everything this is bringing up is destroying incredible, right? And good and bad, pattern pop, all nature's voice, purpose, and beyonds. And I'm using the access consciousness clearing statement. You could check out what it is on this website. It's called theclearingstatement.com. Oh, yeah. So how can we use something like this to our life and business and creating revenue streams, creating greater for our business and everything, and create so much more ease, so much joy, and so much glory? And I found a clearing that Gary shared with us a long time ago. So I'd like to share that with you. Let me just find it. So you may want to run this 30 times a day for 30 days. Okay. So what energy, space, and consciousness can my body and I be to be the generators of continuous money, wealth, and abundance for all eternity? And everything that does not allow that to show up, destroy and uncredit all. Right, non, good, and bad, pattern, pago, non, short, voice, purpose, and plans. Let me repeat it. What energy, space, and consciousness can my body and I be to be the generators of continuous money, wealth, and abundance for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow that to show up, destroy and uncredit all. Right, non, good, and bad, pattern, pago, non, short, voice, purpose, and beyonds. And what are you dealing with in your life and business right now? And what's bringing up intensity, so not so much ease? And how about in your relationship? How about in your life? How about in your body? What contribution can we be to you? And you could ask any questions.
En donde puedas preguntar cualquier cosa.
Paola, do you have a question?
No, I think the girl from the Spanish Zoom entered.
Let me ask her
to
mute.
Oh, cool.
Viene, can you
mute? ¿Te puedes poner mute en el Zoom de inglés?
So I muted her. So, yeah. Binary, if you have any questions, please let us know, okay? Anytime, that's absolutely fine. And same for you, Kat. And anyone who's watching on Instagram, you guys could write any questions you may have here. So let's just go back to how much we could receive. And receiving is not like we're receiving something tangible, some gifts and stuff like that. A lot of people in Access use it that way. But what we really mean is you're being able to be present with anything and everything. And that's what receiving is. And miraculous things can happen when you are actually being present. Being Amen is asking, do you have a course for access consciousness and Forex trade? Not for Forex trade, but other trades. You could text me later about that. Actually, I am putting together a investment course, investing for humanoids. So we will let you know in a week or two, week or so. So what if you could be present and be without expecting anything? Because when we talk about receiving, people's heads go directly into getting something out of it, making more money, you know, getting gifts. I mean, all those could happen, okay? And some people get cars and free houses and some $1 million show up in the bank account. All sorts of things happen. But that's not the main cause, main goal or target that we are going after. It's not our target, but they're byproducts. They could just happen in this miraculous quantum space that we reside, we present, we be. So then you may wonder, oh, then how can we be present? How can we be so that our receiving will be so much greater without, you know, expecting to receive anything? And it's by letting go of your judgments. Okay, so I'm going to say it again. If you let go of your judgments, you could be present more and more and more. And you could be and present with anything and everything. So then, okay. And what judgments do you have about money? We talked about this a little bit yesterday. What judgments do you have about your business? What judgments do you have about your body? And are you willing to let them go? Is it possible for you to let them go? Do you choose to let them go? And everything that is, and anything doesn't allow for you to let them go, will you now destroy them, clear them all? As I was getting ready, I was putting some makeup on my face, and I looked at the mirror, and there was a split second I became aware that I was not actually looking at myself. I was just looking at my cheeks or whatever, my eyes, just to apply makeup on. I was not being present with my own body. And I asked myself a question, wow, what would it be like if I could look at myself from space? So we're all space. We're all space. Guess what? We're not just this little body that we call a body, but we're space. But how many times do you look at yourself from being space? And how about when you look at each other? So right now you guys are looking at me. So let's practice. Look at me from your own eyes. You are looking at me with your own eyes, but like really look at me using your eyes only, okay? And then now expand out, 100,000 miles out, all directions, up, down, sides, front and back. Expand out, out, as big as the earth, as big as the universe. And then now look at me. What difference do you perceive? Are you actually receiving from me? Were you able to receive from me before when you were just looking at me from your eyes only? What difference do you perceive, and who would like to share? So translators, stop. You guys have to do this exercise too, okay? First, look at me with your eyes. And then second, you expand out, 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 out. And Look at me. What difference do you perceive?
I can perceive your energy. Like the first time I looked at you, you were smaller. And then after doing the exercise, you look bigger. Like I can see your energy, just not your body, but everything attached to you.
Great. Anyone else? How does Kat perceive? Or Paola or Binary? Eamon wrote, I can see the being now. And he sent this really pretty emoji of light sparkly. So now imagine, oh, Paula, are you going to talk?
Yes, the first time you were like Isadora said, like just the body. But after the expand exercise, you glow like
Yeah,
little.
right. So do you see that you are receiving from me now? Not because I'm saying something brilliant, not because I'm giving you gifts or sending you money right now, but you're actually receiving in this quantum space. So you may wonder, oh my goodness, how much am I missing out? Because I'm busy living, working, doing things, and not present. Oh my goodness, how much are we missing out in our lives with other people, with other things? How about from the room that you're sitting in? How about from your apartment, your houses? Are you being present with it? Or do you worry about, oh my God, I gotta pay the mortgage, I gotta pay the rent, I gotta pay for water, electricity, AC, I need this appliance, that appliance. So destroy and uncreate all that for now. Right now, I'm going to oh, I gotta work on the roof. Destroy and uncreate all that too. Right now, I'm going to oh my goodness, I forgot to pay for the insurance for the house. Oh, okay, destroy and uncreate too. Right now, I'm going to oh my God, I gotta make more money. I don't have that much money left. I have to pay for my credit card and everything that is. Will you destroy and uncreate them all? Now just perceive the energy of your house, your apartment, and destroy and uncreate all the judgments you may have about it, all your points of view, all the interesting point of view, good or bad. Destroy and uncreate them all. And all the projections and expectations about that too. Will you destroy and uncreate them all? Right. And just be present. So now perceive the energy of your house and your apartment again. What difference do you perceive? What do you actually perceive? And what do you feel inside? And what are you present to? And who would like to share? Now imagine your finance, your bank account, and also your business. If you have multiple businesses, perceive the energy of all the businesses that you own or you work for. You may have your points of view. You may be frustrated. You may get stressed. You may have conclusions, decisions, judgments, separations, expectations, and projections about all that, all those. Will you now destroy and uncreate them all? Right now, grande parampak, all natural spores, pobres, and beyonds. Again, all your judgments about your businesses, your finance, and your money situation, do not destroy and put them all. Right now, grande parampak, all natural spores, pobres, and beyonds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now perceive the energy of those businesses and your bank account, your money situation again. They're willing to contribute to you. Are you willing to receive them? Whatever that means, whatever that receiving means, are you willing to be present and be and receive beyond this reality? And what contribution are they asking for? There's something that they're asking for. It's something that you could offer. So if you don't have to go into judgments anymore, what's actually possible for you to do, to be, to choose, to institute, to create and actualize? And what will change your cash flow instantaneously? And who or what will contribute to you? Which energies would contribute to you? And what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, power, potency can you and your body be to make all the changes be so easy, so fun for you, your relationships, and your finance, your businesses with total ease? Anything doesn't allow it times gazillion. We're destroying incredible. Right now, good and bad. I'm not sure spores, pores, and blooms. And what would it take for your clients, your customers, to find you with total ease? You guys liking the topic? Not bad? How does it get any better? Yeah. So after this session, I invite you, when you go to the bathroom, ladies' room, you look at yourself, or every morning you wash your face and look at yourself. Ask yourself, am I being present with my body? As body or as space? Okay? And when you're doing business, or when you're dealing with people in your life and relationships, ask yourself, am I being just this body? Or am I being space? You are an infinite being taking care of this body in this lifetime. You are an infinite energetic being that is made up of energy, space, consciousness. So what grand and glorious adventures can you have? And would you like to have more fun with your business, with your life? What if the purpose of life, purpose of business is to have more fun? More fun. So if certain things are not fun for you, you don't have to choose them. What would it take for you to choose something more fun? And ask for more money to show up. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. Just expand yourself out. All your energy, space, consciousness, expand out, 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 out. And you could ask questions about the things that are difficult in your life now. And it's going to create so much more ease, so much more joy, so much more fun. And if it doesn't change, please reach out, text me, talk to me, call me, bother me, whatever. It's not a bother, actually. I'd love to hear from you. So have a wonderful day, night, morning, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow. We have 2 more days left, right? Today was day 3, so we have 2 more days. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you being here and have a wonderful day. Bye.